My name is Pentok Tenzin, and this is a short movie about how media has influenced my life. I am a 17-year-old girl currently enrolled in Humberside as part of the Extended French program. I am a Tibetan Canadian and I moved to Canada when I was just 8 years old. I was born in a small village in India called Dharamsala before I moved to Canada. I had very little knowledge of what this new country had to offer to me. My life since then has changed due to a number of reasons.
So we're on our way to RH Academy.
A few things I will always love are taking long walks with good company, singing, reading books. My favorite are teen romance novels. I also love watching sunsets, taking candid videos of happy moments, and making movies with these videos as I'm doing now. I don't like feet. Something about them just makes me feel weird. I come from a family who grows little to no body hair, so my mom, dad, sister, and brother, we've never had much hair except for on our heads, eyebrows, and eyelashes, and under armpits. So the only part of my body that I shave is my armpits, and I hate shaving with a passion. It scares me because I accidentally cut it once, and from then on my fingers always shake when I try to shave my armpits. I think people would describe me as hardworking, friendly, and funny. I'm a part of various school extracurriculars such as the lacrosse team, student council, equity club, and more. I like making new friends, and I love cringy humor. I can also be seen as extremely dramatic because I overthink a lot. I believe social media has played an important role in shaping me as an individual. Apps like Facebook, Instagram, and Snapchat has had both positive and negative influences in my life. It has allowed me to connect and to stay in touch with a lot of my family overseas. I feel very grateful that I have the technology to communicate with them because my extended family means a lot to me. Without social media, I would not be as close to them as I am now. I also feel more connected to my friends thanks to various forms of social media because I can go home and still FaceTime or call them if I ever need to talk. My relationships with my friends and family members have strengthened as a result of social media. However, it has also affected my self-esteem. Instagram particularly has had a negative impact on my life. Seeing everyone partying, having fun, and living what seems to be the best life while I sit at home doing my homework or watching a movie has changed how I see myself. I began to feel insecure, like I wasn't living the high school experience. These girls and boys always going to fancy restaurants and big parties made me question my life. I began to wonder what I was doing wrong. I soon found myself imitating how they acted, going to Starbucks every day for lunch even though I didn't have the money, buying clothes that were deemed trendy even though I didn't really like them, and talking like them, using their words instead of my own. I had put them on a high pedestal and I thought they were better than me. A big part of my life was lost trying to be someone I wasn't, trying to fit in, and trying to get the real high school experience. All because of how they presented themselves through social media. Now, I still struggle with this, but I'm getting better because I realize that what you put on social media is not necessarily what your life is like. My choice in music has changed drastically since the beginning of high school. I used to love mainstream pop and singers like Justin Bieber and Taylor Swift. Now I listen to a variety of genres from old classics like Frankie Valli to any of Kendrick Lamar or J. Cole songs. Hearing Kendrick Lamar rap and seeing his stage presence as an entertainer, full of confidence and assurance that he knows what he's doing, has ignited a spark in me. He has greatly helped me gain confidence. Listening to him rap about current issues like inequality, poverty, and loss has made me realize how lucky I am to be living the life I do. Bruno Mars is another artist who has helped shape me. His funky style has changed how I dress. I used to always wear leggings and plain crop tops or plain t-shirts, but because of artists like him, I try to explore my fashion style. These days, my clothes are usually inspired by the 90s fashion because of his recent music style. The film industry and the lack of representation and misrepresentation has had negative effects on my life. Not seeing myself represented on mainstream TV and movies and music played a vital part in the forming of my insecurities. Without being represented, I felt like I didn't belong. Especially going to a school like Humberside, where the majority of students and staff are white, and not seeing myself in the English books or French movies within the school, as well as outside of school, made me question myself. It made me doubt my abilities, and it made me compare myself to other people. I felt for the longest time that I was an outsider at Humberside. This soon changed because I learned to voice these issues and talk about it with people rather than keep everything inside. I became an active voice in the school, and that made me feel validated. I found my passion for fighting for social justice because I could see that we needed it. I educated myself on these issues, and as my knowledge grew, my confidence grew with it. Then I found Humberside's Equity Club, which gave me a platform to speak my mind, and it boosted my self-esteem in ways I cannot describe. I am still not totally comfortable with who I am, and being constantly exposed to advertisements and brands trying to sell me skin whitening creams, lollipop appetite suppressants, and low-calorie foods adds to my list of insecurities. I find that YouTube ads are most effective with me, because when I want to watch a video and an ad comes on, I am forced to watch it and it sticks with me. I know that media will always have a big influence in my life no matter where I go, because I'm exposed to various forms of media, from the minute I open my eyes to the minute I close my eyes for bed. The internet, the TV, social media. Even as I walk down the street, I'm exposed to countless different advertisements without even knowing. However, I'm trying my best to not let specifically technology have a big impact on me as it used to.
So pretty.
I'm trying to live my life despite what I see others doing and trying to focus on myself. And I think I'm doing a good job at getting there. Thank you for watching.